Right, so this is the Amiga 600 with the RAM chip that I desoldered. Yeah, I don't know how easy that is to see, but chip's busted there. That was the problem. This guy's dead. So I've ordered a new RAM chip for this, and I've ordered some sockets for it as well. I thought, seeing as the case is all in pieces over here, then might as well Retrobright it, because the case is a bit yellow anyway, and the keys are all yellow on it. The first time I'm going to try and Retrobright it outdoors. So it's not a super warm day today, but it is quite sunny, and there's a bit of blue sky. And I'll just chuck it on the floor outside here, and that's my garden that's full of absolute crap that's been stored there while I've been renovating my house. Hopefully it's good enough day for it. I mean, it's sunny enough, I just don't know if it's warm enough. It's not, it's like 17 degrees. So this is the state of the case beforehand, and you can see that the top is super yellow. So it's like not the same colour as that anymore. The bottom's definitely less yellow. Some of the keys just don't even really match with colour. It's like some of them gone more yellow than others. So I'm going to pull all the keys off as well. Take this keyboard out and give it a clean. And the trapdoor's probably closer to the original colour, but I'll do that as well. So yeah, the first step is to get the keyboard out, get all the keycaps off, clean it all up, and cover it all in hydrogen peroxide and chuck it outside, and then leave it for a few hours. There we go. So hopefully this is not going to be a total disaster. I think this just clips off. Oh, this is where I snap the clips. Don't want to put too much force on it in case I really mess it up. But it seems like I don't have any choice. Oh, there we go. The clips there are holding, are just getting stuck around the keys there. So maybe I'll just pull those keys off. Oh, it's going to be hard to do that now. So yeah, hot tip if you're going to do this, pull off F1 and F2 and F9 and F10. So F1 and F2, F9 and F10 need to be pulled off. And if I can do that without breaking this, then it should just come out. Oh, did I break anything? Oh no, that's the spring. Oh yeah, I'm losing the springs here. So where did my spring go? Oh no. So there's definitely a spring in here somewhere. Oh, there you go. I've got the keyboard free. Whew. Keyboard's out, but I've lost a spring. I'm going to have to accept the fact that my spring for my F1 key has gone forever. Maybe I'll be able to check the video footage later and see if there's even one there or where it went, but it's gone. So I'm going to be really careful with these, because if these things just like literally spring out everywhere, and then I'm never going to find them. But I'll see if I can get the rest of these keys off without losing any keys or losing any springs. At least the springs can be replaced if I can find it. Right, there's my keys. I don't think I broke anything. Did I snap anything on these? Looks like there's a bit of blood under there. So that's 30 years of scum. An Amiga 600 keyboard. Looks like it's got a bit of cat hair in there. It's the usual for this kind of thing. So I'll probably clean that up later. But that's my keyboard. In the meantime, clean this case and clean the keys. Flash multi-surface. While the case soaks, I'm going to clean all the crap out of this keyboard. I've got one of these apparently conductive brushes, but whether I believe that or not is another matter. And a little bottle of 100% or 99.9% IPA and a bit of rag. Oh, this is disgusting. This is not my disgust. This used to belong to somebody else, got it off eBay. Oh, this brush works quite well though. Right, so I think that's most of the fluff off. I'll just clean the rest with alcohol. It doesn't look too dirty now, it just actually looks quite good. So I'll just squirt a bit of this on it. It's evaporating before I even get the rag to it. Oh, that is evaporating quick. Makes you realise as well, since the COVID thing happened, that keyboards are clearly the scummiest places on earth, because they just collect dirt and stuff and they just can never be cleaned properly. I suppose you could try and hoover it or something like that, but you're not going to get everything out. Alright, that looks pretty good. Well, there's still a bit of dirt there, but I'll go back and fish out the case and see how we've done with that. Ugh. Ooh, that looks a lot better. Let's leave that stuff to drain a bit. Right, so I've got a couple of just plastic bags that things came in, and I think the two top halves of this pretty much fit in here. The top half just fits in the small bag. So I'm just going to dry them off, coat them in hydrogen peroxide, and then I'm going to stick them outside. I've also got these little bags that I'm going to put the keys in. I'm just going to leave them out on the floor. Here's the hydrogen peroxide I'm going to use. I just need to find a brush to put it on with and put my gloves on so I don't get my hands all white like I did last time, like an idiot. Oh, and last time these things went sticky, but I'll probably just leave them on because you can always replace them anyway. I'll just try to avoid them. Put this stuff on. Doing it in the bath this time because I just thought it's going to be easier. Let's do that. Super slimy. Let's see if I can get the stick off. But I wish I'd done this before. Just try and make sure I get all the bits. Warranty void in 1994. Right, I think that's good. There's my toothbrush, which will just about fit. I'll have to tape it. Bottom one can go in here. Yeah, so I managed to get it on my shirt, and yeah, I've got it on my hands again. I hate this stuff. And sealed. So all I've got to do is chuck it in the back garden. So while we leave that to rest, I'll go do the keys. Yeah, so the way I did it before, I think, I just get some keys, shove them in this, coat them with a bit of this. This bit just takes ages now. And I'm actually just trying to get them all facing up so we can get the most sun on them. So if I put 10 in a bag or something like that, that should be alright. A few more of those, and we're on our way. Chuck all this stuff outside and we'll leave it out there for a while, whatever it all is. Right, so the sun has all but gone, so it's time to retrieve. There wasn't a lot of sun today. It was like sunny and cloudy and a bit of both, and it got warmer and it got a bit cooler. But basically, it's nearly 9 o'clock now, and it's pretty much dark. And has it worked? I mean, it's looking quite different. I don't know about the keys. They're looking quite white. Power of the sun. It's definitely whiter because it was all yellow on the sides. It was pretty white on the bottom, but it was all yellow on the sides, and this looks like it's fixed it. It's looking pretty good. So I've seen Jan Vita, he like goes in and massages and stuff like that, and the first time I ever did it, I didn't bother with that. I just coated it with this and just stuck it in a plastic bag and then just left it. So I don't bother going and massaging or anything, and I've not had any. I did have one actually had a line on it, but so maybe he's warranted to do that, but this was just covered in it. I've not really wrapped it tight like he wraps it in cling film. I've just put this in like a polythene bag and just left it. So maybe you do have to massage it if you're doing the cling film, but I think just sticking it in a bag is fine. It's just a thick bag. So I think that's pretty good. If you just rinse it, it doesn't seem to come off very well. So I'm coating it with, well, window cleaner. Right, well, I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but this looks way better. This has, I think it's turned out as good as I could have hoped for, really. That looks pretty white. Looks like it matches the bottom of the case now, which it didn't before. That looks pretty good. Oh yeah, very happy. Power of the sun, it actually worked. So that gun comes spacebar, I think. That doesn't look too bad. It's definitely changed. This spacebar was very yellow before. Definitely very yellow. Yeah, so these are looking quite good, I think. It's looking like it's worked. Seem to match the case now. They were quite yellow before. This is my old Amiga. Not that yellow, but the keys are quite yellow, and that's the one I've just retrobrighted, which I think was a bit worse when it started. But I've just got the old the working Amiga out so I can reference the keys, so I can put the keyboard back together. Just got to get all the gunk out of these chips, out of these keycaps. Tab's got a little stabilizer bar. Right, this is where I've got to not lose the springs. One down, loads to go, and it is loads. That is looking pretty swish. I think I couldn't have got a better result than that, apart from I lost my spring with this key here. Apart from losing that spring, I couldn't have asked for a better result. I was hoping that maybe it actually sprung off and fell in here, but it didn't. But I just don't know. It must have gone in a pot of something, or and there's just no way of knowing. But hey, yeah, if we just compare that to the, there it is. It's like night and day. It's totally different. So if I've got all the keys in the right place, and stick this back in the case, we can have a look at what it's like. Oh, here we go. Am I going to break something? This is where I went wrong last time. Oh, just supposed to press that in, am I? Oh God. Oh, there we go. That's the way to do it. Kind of bend the case a little bit. There we go. That's the way to do it. Oh yeah, look at that. That's super awesome. I thought for a minute there you had to take the keyboard out to get this in, but you don't. That is looking super swish. I'm really happy with that. I don't think that could have gone better, apart from losing the spring. I don't think that could have gone much better than that. That's a dirty old Amiga. New Amiga. There we go. Super awesome. That's going to look great when the whole thing's all fully reassembled, but yeah, I'm very happy with that. Power of the sun in the palm of my hand. Next step will be to fix the motherboard, put the RAM chip back on. Some of the caps do look dodgy. It's definitely working. Recap it, get that, and put it back in this case, and it'll look super, super awesome.